Welcome back. How do you find words for a week like this? I mean, from whistle to whistle, Old Dominion versus Liberty wasn't really competitive. The Monarchs fall 38-10, now down to 4-6 on the season. And a couple of weeks ago, a bowl bid was so incredibly in reach. Going into the JMU game, you're 4-3. You're one game above 500. This Liberty game was kind of a must-win, or it felt like it. And at the very least, be competitive for a little bit of extra juice for your last two games against really solid conference opponents. But on both sides of the ball, it just wasn't there. And on offense, only scoring 3 points until late in the fourth quarter. I hate to be rude, but overall, give me an F. Grant Wilson threw an interception in the first quarter of the game, which led to a Liberty score. And you can look at that in a few ways. The glass half full is that the interception snapped a 115 pass streak without throwing a pick. So you look at that and go, okay, it means Wilson has been taking care of the football in the air. Or you look at it from the glass half empty mindset, which is very easy to do for this game, and you say this epitomizes what this game was. ODU unable to move the ball with any real threat of getting into the end zone. I mean, Liberty has allowed some points to some pretty subpar opponents this year. 27 points to Buffalo, 35 points to Middle Tennessee, 30 points to Louisiana Tech. This defense has been prone to give up points, and they had their second best defensive performance of the season against the Monarchs. Not a good look. Defensively, nothing to write home about either, especially in the first half. 35 points given up in the first half. That's the most points they've given up in the first two quarters since September of 2021, which, yes, they turned that season into a bowl appearance, but to get gashed like this late in the season, not a great sign, so give me a D for the defense. Kaidon Salter had a day. 5 total touchdowns. 225 passing yards. The run game for Liberty was just as effective, 230 yards. They averaged just over 5 a carry. And the one thing that's most unfortunate about all of this is that the defense has been 10 toes down, standing on business all season long. And for the most part, this has been a team where if you can get into the end zone, if you can't get into the end zone as an offense, the defense is going to have a moment where it throws you a bone. Not in this game. Half of Liberty's drives resulted in points, and 3 of their first 4 drives resulted in touchdowns. Tough day for a defense that does nothing but hang tough with every team they've played this season. I've kind of already touched on this a little bit, but to get beat this badly this late in the season with a good Georgia Southern team next, and then a good Georgia State team after that, and you have to win both for a bowl bid, not good. I mean, again, if we want to reference that 2021 season, they had to win their last 5 games to make a bowl game, and they did, when not a lot of people thought they could. But with the way this season has gone, the ups, the downs, the blown leads, the games that felt like they were yours, but you couldn't finish them off and you couldn't put the opponents to bed, this one feels like a proverbial nail in the coffin a little bit. And I'm not trying to be pessimistic, but this game all around was an F, all the way around. And now they have a must-win game on the road against Georgia Southern next weekend. We'll be right back.